Welcome to the News Roundup. We're kicking things off with a deep dive into the San Francisco 49ers. We're talking about the division wins prediction for 2026. We'll break down the factors, the schedule challenges, and what this means for the team's success heading into the new season. Game in Melbourne, Australia. We examine the staggering mileage burden and what this means for their performance. Finally, we wrap up with the bigger picture. We analyze the NFL's global strategy, looking at how the scheduling was engineered and what the true cost of going global is for the 49ers. Don't miss out. Stay tuned for more breaking news. The San Francisco 49ers' path to success in the NFC West for the 2026 season remains uncertain amidst significant injury concerns. While the team has demonstrated dominance in the NFC West during their peak performances, the outlook for 2026 is clouded by player availability. In the season preceding this one, the 49ers managed a 4-2 record in the division despite injuries to key personnel. This contrasts sharply with 2024, where injuries severely limited their divisional performance to just one win. The team's most successful recent seasons in the decade were marked by Brock Purdy taking over as a starter in 2022 and again in 2023, with the team achieving a 6-0 record in the NFC West during Purdy's rookie year and only losing once in the division during the Super Bowl run. However, the 2026 schedule presents unique challenges. Week 1 begins at a neutral site outside of California, followed by 3 divisional matchups in the first 5 games. The third of these initial games is against the Seattle Seahawks, a team that featured one of the NFL's top defenses last season. The schedule also places the 49ers in a challenging segment, sandwiched between a trip to New York and home games, culminating in a potential meaningless contest against the Cardinals at the end of the season. Predicting the divisional outcome involves several variables. One forecast suggests the 49ers could sweep the Cardinals, be swept by the Rams, and split with the Seahawks, resulting in 3 division wins. This scenario highlights the potential impact of the Rams' performance and the significance of home field advantage in the playoffs. Another perspective emphasizes the uncertainty in Week 1, suggesting that the team with fewer new players and more returning injured players will dictate early success. Furthermore, facing Sean McVay will occur after a demanding 4-game stretch where the 49ers must be in peak form, just 4 days before their next opponent. The division wins for the 49ers in 2026 remain a subject of intense speculation among analysts and fans. The 2026 season presents a complex outlook for the San Francisco 49ers regarding their performance in the NFC West division. Analysts point to past success, noting that the team's best years under head coach Kyle Shanahan have consistently coincided with dominance in the NFC West. While the team has faced injury challenges in 2026, they managed a 4-2 record in the division during that year. In contrast, the 2024 season saw a significant downturn, yielding only 1 division win. The decade has seen 2 particularly successful seasons consecutively, marked by Brock Purdy taking over as the starter in 2022 and again in 2023, with the team achieving a 6-0 record in the NFC West during Purdy's rookie year and navigating a Super Bowl run with only 1 division loss. Looking ahead to the current season, the schedule presents several variables. Week 1 begins at a neutral site outside of California, followed by 3 matchups against NFC West opponents. A key fixture is the game against the Seattle Seahawks in Week 3, following a season where the 49ers faced one of the NFL's top defenses. The schedule also includes a challenging stretch where the team is sandwiched between a trip to New York and home games, culminating in a potential meaningless matchup against the Cardinals at the end of the season. Predictions for the 2026 division record vary. One forecast suggests the 49ers will sweep the Cardinals, be swept by the Rams, and split with the Seahawks, resulting in 3 division wins. This scenario raises questions about the impact of home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Other analysts emphasize the uncertainty of Week 1, favoring a team with fewer new personnel and players returning from injury. Furthermore, the matchup against Sean McVay is anticipated after a 4-game stretch requiring the Niners to be in peak form, occurring just 4 days before their next opponent. The final division win total remains a point of intense speculation among fans and experts. The shift in sports journalism has been profoundly influenced by high-profile moments, and the action of former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick taking a knee stands out as a pivotal turning point. This act fundamentally altered the landscape of how sports media covers and discusses athlete activism. In a retrospective celebrating the 10th anniversary of Anscape, writer Jesse Washington has highlighted some of his most impactful moments on the channel YouTube platform. These highlights underscore the evolving narrative in sports coverage, demonstrating how significant events, such as Kaepernick's demonstration, resonate deeply with audiences and reshape the discourse within the industry. The NFL is setting a new, unprecedented benchmark for global travel, with the San Francisco 49ers slated to endure a grueling schedule that breaks all-time travel records. The 49ers will commence the 2026 season by playing in Melbourne, Australia, in Week 1, marking the first NFL game ever held on Australian soil. This fixture alone represents a 17-hour time shift and the start of a monumental travel challenge for the franchise. The cumulative travel burden for the 49ers in 2026 is projected to reach 38,105 miles, shattering the previous record set by the Los Angeles Chargers in 2025. Furthermore, the team is set to cross 58 time zones across the season, significantly surpassing the previous record of 42. In total, 6 NFL teams are expected to exceed Earth's circumference in travel distance this year, with the 49ers positioned to lead the pack. Critics question the fairness of the schedule, pointing to the disproportionate travel demands placed on certain franchises. While the 49ers face significant mileage, teams like the Carolina Panthers have a vastly lighter load, totaling only 8,740 miles, roughly 4.5 times less. This disparity is amplified by the league's reliance on international games, which carry a heavier mileage tax than domestic matchups. Sports analysts warn that the extreme travel demands pose a tangible threat to player performance. Peer-reviewed studies indicate that transcontinental travel can suppress reaction time for up to 72 hours post-arrival, leading to continuous windows of degraded performance due to sleep disruption and altitude effects. Travel fatigue is identified by research as a critical, yet underrated, factor in the race for the Super Bowl. The NFL has seemingly prioritized global revenue generation over competitive balance. The scheduling of the 49ers international trips separately, despite potential consolidation opportunities, suggests a deliberate choice by the league to establish a new business model. This approach means that any early struggles by the 49ers could be unfairly attributed to coaching or roster decisions, obscuring the underlying competitive disadvantage created by the travel schedule. While the Rams hold the second highest travel total at 34,847 miles, the variance in single-game travel is vast, with the Giants having the shortest trip. The league has yet to implement measures, such as capping travel variance or offering salary cap relief based on mileage, to mitigate these extreme loads. The consensus emerging is that the intense travel burden is not an accident, but the core of the current NFL business model, with the 49ers serving as the primary test case for this new global strategy.